another check of that weather with our chief meteorologist, Dan Cianca. Dan, how's it looking out there for this Friday?
Looking pretty nice out there across the Central Coast. We've seen a lot of sunshine today. Some areas getting into the clouds, so let's take a live look from Domenico's to see where we are. On the other side of the peninsula, it's cloudy, but right now in Monterey, we're still in the sunshine tonight. And it was a nice day today. Temperatures on the coast, once again, just a touch above normal. But I want to look back at some June temperatures. Worldwide, we experienced our third warmest June on record. How about here locally? What did we see? Here's a look at some June averages. So these are found by adding each day's high and low temperature, finding an average, and then comparing that to a normal value, which is adjusted every 10 years. Based on the last 30 years. So here's what we are right now. During the month of June, Salinas' average temperature was 65.5. Normally, it should be 61.6, so we're about 4 degrees above normal. Monterey, 3 degrees above normal. Watsonville, about 2 degrees above normal. Gilroy, an astounding almost 6 degrees above normal. All of us above normal. Both King City and Carmel Valley, about 4 degrees above normal. So it was a very warm June. We didn't see our typical low clouds on the coast, which we often see, call it the June gloom. It just wasn't something that was a part of our month outside of maybe a couple of days. And we did set some records or get close in some instances. Let's take a look at some of the data from our climate sites. Both Salinas and Gilroy experienced their second warmest June on record. King City, the warmest. It was the warmest June on record in King City. Those numbers rather go back almost 100 years. So we're looking at some pretty impressive temperatures during the month of June. If it felt hot to you, you're not crazy. It certainly was a hot one. How about next? What are we going to be experiencing? Well, we still have a weak trough of low pressure on the coast, so that's kept temperatures pretty seasonable. In fact, inland areas have been somewhat cool for this time of year over the last couple days. You got back closer to normal yesterday, and we are sitting there today as well. But high pressure off to our southeast is going to build in eventually and kick this trough out. It's been trying to for a couple days, but I think this is the last stand, and after this we're going to see much warmer temperatures inland. As we look at futurecast, we do still have a few low clouds which will be around tonight. In fact, with that trough kind of moving over us tonight, we actually might see a little bit of deepening in our marine layer briefly overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, which could actually get a little drizzle on the south and east shores of the bay. Those low clouds will swirl up to the north side of the bay and work their way into the interior valleys overnight tonight into tomorrow morning as well. And then during the afternoon tomorrow, we're still in a light northwesterly flow. The winds will be lighter tomorrow than they were today, and there still is a gale warning from Point Pinos down to Point Piedras Blancas, but that does expire at 3 a.m. So lighter winds tomorrow, but still breezy in places, and we'll see patchy low clouds, I think, on the south side of the bay. But most of us will get sunshine once again tomorrow afternoon. Temperature should be pretty close to what we had today. In that case, we're probably going to see a couple of spots in the Santa Cruz Mountains reaching the low 90s tomorrow. Elsewhere in the upper 80s in the valleys, upper 70s to low 80s in the higher elevations, and down on the coast will be in the 60s on the north coast, but 70s in the more sheltered regions from Santa Cruz points eastward back toward Aptos. Watsonville to Salinas in the low to mid 70s tomorrow, upper 60s on the southeast shore of the bay, and farther inland to the north, some more 90s in the Santa Clara Valley. So hot temperatures in that area around the fire we've been tracking southwest of Morgan Hill. It will also be dry there tomorrow as well. Luckily, the winds will be a little bit lighter than today. Over to the peninsula, mid to upper 60s for our highs. Carmel may touch 70, and then farther south, you can find the heat if you're looking for it. Bradley, Parkfield, both at 98. That's like human temperature. Goodness gracious. You throw a thermometer outside, you'd be like, I don't know, it seems like it's the same as, I just can't tell the difference at this point. Otherwise, the rest of the Salinas Valley, well, Gonzales looks a little crazy there. I'm pretty sure Gonzales is supposed to be, let me check my chart over here, 77. I don't know how we fat-fingered 95. But there we go, 77 year forecast high in Gonzales. Things getting crazy up there in the northern Salinas Valley. As we look at that 7-day forecast, we have an increase in those low clouds Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So that June gloom might be just a little bit late. Here it is, Monday and Tuesday, slightly cooler temperatures on the coast. And as we look at the inland forecast, you'll see also a different kind of scenario where temperatures are a little warmer Sunday and Monday. And then again on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll see those warmer temperatures. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies with a few low clouds in the valleys in the mornings, a couple of high clouds passing by later next week.